A few months ago for my 500 subscriber giveaway, I used some of my vintage Redline Hot Wheels to pick the winners. And this time around for the 650 giveaway, I am going to use that train. So before we crack open the 2003 Topps all-time fan favorites / archives box, I'm going to kind of explain how I'll do the winner selection in the next video, or 2 videos from now if I shoot something else in between. So on each of these freight cars, there will be a prize listed. And then around the track, I will have all the entrants listed on little index cards or something, kind of evenly spaced out all around the track. And again, to enter, I'm gonna look at all the people who commented all the way from video 118 up until this one. This is the cutoff video for entries. So all you have to do is comment with hashtag snowman from videos 118, 119, 120, 121, 22, 123, and this one 124, or the channel update video that I shot earlier today. So comment in any of those just once, 1 entry per person. So all those entrants, I'm going to put on little labels or cards all the way around the whole circle track here. And the train is going to go round and round, and then it'll stop. We'll start with the first freight car, and that prize will go to whoever that freight car lands next to. Now you're wondering, well, how the heck can you do that randomly? Well, we are going to kick in some mid-80s technology, where I think I spent $49 of hard-earned allowance money and umpiring money to buy this amazing mid-80s feat of technology. So see, the train's just going right around now, just at the set speed, but we are going to stop the train and do something magical. Train stopped. We are going to kick on the momentum button. Momentum was designed to simulate how a train doesn't do a jackrabbit start. Train has to start very slowly and stop very slowly. So we are going to crank up the dial with the momentum on, and nothing's happening. Just wait for it. You see it creeping? So the momentum gradually increases the speed to your set speed. And then conversely, if I shut it to 0, it's going to slow down gradually. So it's almost like a random wheel. So it's going to get up to speed here, realistically like a train hauling hundreds of tons of freight. Takes a while to get up to speed. And then when it gets up to speed, when I do the winner selection, then I will crank this down to 0 for each. So that first freight car right behind the locomotive will be the first prize. And so wherever that first freight car stops, that person right next to it will get that prize. And then we'll move to the second freight car, and so on. If by chance 2 different prizes landed next to the same person, you can only win the first prize that you hit. Then we just restart it and try again. So I hope that makes sense. So here we go. It's pretty much up to speed. Now we're going to randomly, I don't know where it's going to stop in the circle. I'll do like a different speed and a different point where I crank it to 0 for each prize. So here it goes, and we are going to kick it to stop. Notice, train's not stopping. Train is slowing down ever so gradually. So the train will continue to slow down. Might take a few laps. And then wherever that first boxcar lands next to, whoever that entrant is gets that prize. And then we'll move to the second boxcar. And so on until all the prizes in the train are given away. I am going to start with what I think is the lowest value or lowest desirable prize all the way up to the top prize on the very last freight car. Well, if I do this faster, it'll take a few laps for it to come to a stop. But this time it was about about a lap and a quarter before it comes to a spinning wheel stop. And then wherever that first freight car landed next to, whatever entrant was, let's say it stops there, right there, that's our winner when it comes to an absolutely complete stop. So I thought it was a fun, typical wacky, play with toys way to select winners. So when I do the drawing, I might crank this up so it goes a little faster, and then it'll take a little longer to stop, and then, kind of mix it up even more. But, I'll make sure it's, very random and very fair. Because if I was just to stop it without the momentum switch, I would have to be turned away or something and not watching where I stop it to make it completely fair and completely random. So I thought this was a really good way to make it fair and random. So it's getting up to speed. You can hear it winding up, going pretty fast. According to this, it's going a scale 70 miles an hour, and we're gonna kill it to 0. And then it is going to start slowing down. And then wherever that, let's say we already gave away the first prize, now wherever that second freight car lands is going to be the winner of that prize. So I don't think I can balance the prizes on the freight car, so I'm just going to have little pieces of paper taped to the sides to show what that prize is. So right here it is, winding down to its stop. And then wherever that second freight car ended up was going to be our second winner. Get it? So, figure that's a fun way to do the prize selection for my 650 again. Enter all the way through this video from videos 118 through 124. So this one took a little while longer because it had a higher top speed to stop. All right? So we are going to open something that I have not seen anybody else open. And this is something I haven't opened in almost 20 years. So back then, believe it or not, these, I mean, $50 seemed like a lot back then for a box of cards. But what was really cool, 2 guaranteed autographs per box. These are on card, and pretty awesome. I mean, you can get some, dud autographs, but I bought 2 of these back in 03, $50 a piece. The autographs I hit were Greg Luzinski, Gary Carter, Jim Bunning, and Ron Santo. At the time, all of them were alive, and now 3 of the 4 have passed away, so those autographs are worth even more. You can get some duds, like the 1985 World Series darling Buddy Biancalana is in here. You can get a, just other, lower end. I think there's like a Lonnie Smith or something, but there is a possibility of, I believe, Mays or Aaron. There's the list of all the people you can get. So it's basically a, all the stars from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s on, I think it goes through the 80s, on basically, designs that they didn't appear on, or like pictures on those years that was not the picture from that year of Topps. Like this is not a regular 77 Carew. It's not a regular 67 Yastrzemski, etc. So it's a fun rip. I actually, with those 2 boxes plus buying, I think like 5 or 6 just individually, I was able to put together the whole, it's a 150 card set. So, I mean, it's not worth really anything. It's just a neat set. So I put together the set. I got the autographs. There are some parallels in here. I believe there's a couple of chromes per box. So I figured this would be a fun rip. I did buy this one like maybe a year ago because I wanted to open another one. So I've been waiting to open this. I paid a lot more than 50. I want to say maybe 200 for this, but I figured it was worth it for 2 retired autographs. On eBay right now, I think they only made these 03, 04, 05. They made them for baseball and football. But they're pretty expensive. The ones listed right now, I think, are all upwards of $300. So, ooh, that's right. There's I think this is a game used box topper. Is it? You know what? It's supposed to be. It doesn't feel like one. Did I get a bonus autograph? Here's the, oh, this is cool. This is the checklist for it. So, fan favorites autographs. Yeah, look at that. You can get Mazeroski, K-Line, Earl Weaver, Dwight Gooden, Paul Molitor. I mean, man. Fan favorites relics. I actually got, let's see, I got a Bo Jackson bat and a Harold Baines bat. There are best seat in the house, stadium seat relics. It's a cool thing. So let's see what this is, because it doesn't feel thick like a relic. And I believe the box top, so you get one box topper that's supposed to be, oh yeah, it is thicker. So here's our relic. Congratulations, a Joe Rudy relic. That's kind of neat. That's a cool looking card. So, and it has the, I think it says archives or it says fan favorites. I'm not quite sure. I can't really see that. But this is basically like kind of an early version of archives. So that is a cool card. All right. So you get one of these game used box toppers. And now all these packs. I mean, this is going to be a little longer rip. I'm probably not going to fly through these, but I have seen all these. I have opened these, but I have not opened this in almost 20 years. So, like I said, there's 2 autographs in here somewhere. And man, wouldn't it be amazing to get like I don't know. I don't think there's a Mantle. No, I don't think, because these are all on card. And of course, Mantle was, gone for almost 8 years or so when this came out. So, we have a Canseco on the 91 Topps design. Willie Wilson, and those of you who collect these years know that's not what Willie Wilson's card looks like in 1980. They have him on 1980, but different picture than in 1980, so which is kind of cool. This is a 93 or 94. I forgot what this is, but I mean, you can't tell because it shows all his, that's what's cool too. It shows all their career stats. I think just for that one team that they were a fan favorite of. Yeah, so Jose Canseco doesn't show him with the Rangers or the Devil Rays. It just shows A's. So whatever the team that they're pictured with shows their stats just for that team, which is kind of neat. So as a fan favorite, for that team. So Joe Pepitone on the 63 Topps design, Andre Dawson on the 87 Topps design, and a really cool Raleigh Fingers 73 design. And I believe, so some of these are, I think they're chrome if they're serial numbered, but I'll just run through these and see. But so it's fun. I think the pictures are neat. And, we're going after the 2 autographs, but I'm not just going to rip through and not enjoy looking at the pictures just to get to the autographs. So, all right, so Bob Watson on a 73 design, Vince Coleman on his 86 design. Man, the summer of 86, that was Vince Coleman. It was all about Vince Coleman. And second year Dwight Gooden's. Buckner, 81 Topps design. Beautiful maze on his 55 design. Gossage on the 80 design. And Kentakove on the 84 design. I just want to run through these again just to make sure. I should do these as I go through to make sure there's no pair. Like I said, I believe there should be a couple of chrome per box, if I remember right, and those are our Serial numbered. Wow, look at this. K-line. I mean, not K-line's behind it. A Snyder on the 55 design. K-line on the 55 design. These are really cool. Steve Lyons on the 88 design. So again, it just shows his years with the White Sox. Foster on the 77 design. So again, he started with the Giants. He played with the Mets also, but it just shows his Reds years. So Monty Irvin on the 52 design. Man, wouldn't that be cool to get? I mean, there are autographs of these very historic players, including Banks and stuff in this product. So, and Brett Banks on the 58 design. So these are fun. So the only years I bought were the 03s. Just I think the autograph list is a lot better. If you look at the for 04 and 05, you don't get as many big autographs like Mays and Aaron and stuff. So, or the possibility of those. So we have a Scouron on the 60 design. Again, there's the back. Don Sutton on a 69 design. Boy, this looks a lot like his actual. I mean, I'll have to see it side by side, but this looks real similar to Musial's 58 All-Star regular design. But so the Musial, the 58, Wally Joyner on the 90 design. Schmidt on the 80. That's a neat card. I love this. Yeah, it does say Topps all-time fan favorites. And then on the autograph ones, it's going to say Topps certified autograph issue. I wish I had, well, if there's not much time used on this video, I'll run over, show you they're on my display wall over there of the autographs that I pulled out of this years ago. And Campaneris on the 74 design. So at the time I got those, the Santo and Carter weren't like, oh my God, legendary autographs. But Santo made the Hall of Fame since I opened that, box that I got those out of, and he's passed away since. And that always, unfortunately, I mean, it's sad that they passed, but it sets their autograph values higher. 69 Koosman. 69 Paul Blair. Do not drop Paul Blair. I just did, but these are pretty solid stock, so they're durable for people like me. Wade Boggs 84 design. Phil Niekro on the 69 design. A lot of 69 designs out of this one. That's a cool looking card. I told you the pictures in this are pretty awesome. You wonder how or why they couldn't make the cards this absolutely beautiful and robust and centered back then. But they didn't. So Conception on the 77 design and Sparky on the 72 design. Ooh, Bo Jackson. Ooh, that's a beautiful Ford. More and more I'm liking the 61s. I mean, they're kind of plain and bland, but they look like a, classic baseball card. So Whitey Ford on the 61, Buddy Bell on the 81, Harold Reynolds on the 87 design, Yogi Berra on the 58 design. I mean, look at the colors on these. It's beautiful. Hey, look at that. That's the one from the box. The Carew right on top of the box there. Carew on the 77 and Bo Jackson on the 90. Yes, I know everybody's waiting for the autographs, but like I said, I like these pictures. All right, is that 90? It's either 93 or 94. I'm sorry, I wasn't collecting those years. I pretty much wasn't collecting from basically 90-91 to about 99, 2000. So Kruk on that design. Fidrich on the 78. I love the 78 design. Bob Horner on the 82. Templeton on the 85. I think that's the first 85 design we've seen. Okay, maybe that first one was 93 and this is 94. Okay, that's my guess. I'm sticking with it. Pendleton on the that design. And I remember pulling this before. His eyes just look, they're very bright. I don't know how to describe it. His eyes just look really strange in that. Dave Parker, who will be in the Hall of Fame someday, on the 77 design. Bob Friend on the 58 design. Ray Knight on the 86 design. Frank Robinson on the 66 design. Garvey. That looks similar to, gosh, which year is his? I'm trying to see over on my wall there. I have a graded 82 of them. Does 82 look like this? Holding out that bat. Garvey on the 73 design. Lance Parrish on the 80. Tommy John on the 79 design. Awesome. Lasorda, rest in peace, Tommy. On the 54 design. That's a cool looking card. 75. God, this is just, what a set. Just the look of it and all the rookies. Gaylord Perry on the 75 design. Willie McGee on the 90 design. Ron Guidry on the 78. Vida Blue. Man, too bad you can't find a 71 with this sort of shape. I mean, even 9s of 71s are just, they're four figures because you don't, oh man, you just don't see them like this. So it's too bad I don't have any this nice. So 71 design and 75, that's a cool card of Bill Madlock. God, they really cut these and centered these well. All right, let's see chrome. Maybe it's one chrome. I don't know. Oh, that's serial number. There we go. We're not going to look who that is. It'll be a surprise. Ozzie Smith on the 83 design. Cal Ripken on the, this is 99, right? It's weird they jump all the way to 99 to skip. I guess a lot of the other 90s just stunk. I believe this is 99 or 2000. Which is it? I don't know. It's one of those two, 99 or 2000 design. Doesn't really matter. Cal Ripken. Herzog on the 89. I think that's the first 89 design we've seen. Oh, cool. Wow. That's cool. Super old timer on-card autograph. There we go. See how it says, just like with the Topps Archives. So this was not called Archives, it's all-time fan favorites, but like I said, I think it's a first or early version of Archives. Topps Archives. I think that's a Legends. I can't really see, but the autograph. But the Legends ones, I think, are a little more harder to pull. Like I said, it's not some just, 80s middle infielder. Wow. On card. I think we got another Bob Friend early on, didn't we? It was one of the first cards that we opened up, wasn't it? I want to say yes. I'm not going to waste too much time looking, but that looks real familiar. Yeah, I want to say we did pull it. But anyways, so that's cool. Look at that. I thought that was another autograph. See, it has a little certified sticker. Bob Friend on-card autograph. That is cool. See, that's why I love these boxes. Bob Friend. Look at that. All right. Johnny Podres So the friend is the 58 design on the 54. And wow, there's our serial numbered. Look at that, beautiful. Now, is that different than the Schmidt we pulled? I'm gonna have to go back through. I forgot, I don't, who knows? Different picture, I mean, but look at that's cool. Look at that, I love how that's colored the all-time fan favorites there up in the, instead of just being kind of the goldy look to it. It's, man, look how that jumps. So these are serial numbered. I think they're serial numbered differently. This one's out of $2.99. Man, that is cool. See, I told you this is a cool product. That is neat. All right, so we got a chrome, serial numbered, and one autograph in the same pack. That's awesome. That's cool. All right, Joe Morgan on the 72 design. Phil Rizzuto on the 54 design. Eck on the, is that 92? Let's just say it's 92. I think it's 92. And Alvin Davis on the 85 design. Tony Gwynn on the 2001 design. I know that because after not being in collecting for a long time, this is the first set that I tried to put together. I have all of Series 1 put together. Series 2, I probably have it all just scattered. I have like most of it done, but cool, Gwynn. And I forgot what year this was. Is this like 95 or 96? So I guess I'm wrong. They did use all the years. Kirk Gibson on, let's call it 95 or 96. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I didn't collect in those years. All right. I'm going to try not to look at the back card. Just let's be surprised. All right. Chris Sabo. Look at that. Spectacles and all. On the 91 design. That one's actually a little miscut. Look at that. They've been really good on all these. George Bell on the 88 design. Ron Say on the 82 design. Man, this is a fun rip. Dale Murphy, the 85 design. Jim Pearsall on the 56 design. That's the first 56 design we've seen. And a Don Larson right after it on the same 56 design. Those are beautiful. Hey, there's the Santo. So the autograph does appear on the exact card of their main card in the set. So my Santo up on the wall looks just like this, but he's blue ink autograph right across it. It's pretty amazing. So Santo on the 66 design, Bobby Richardson on the 62 design. I think that's the first 62 design we've seen. Keith Hernandez on the 87 design. Bruce Sutter, rest in peace. He just passed away a few weeks ago. It's just unbelievable. Too young. Too young, Bruce, on the 79 design. Cepeda on the 61 design. And Killebrew on the 61 design. That's awesome. I don't know if I'll be able to afford to buy any more of these boxes, but they're just... If I do, I need to buy one of the other years just because I haven't opened them. I don't have any of the designs of the other years, the 04 and 05. But like I said, the autograph checklists are not as robust at all compared to 03. That's why I think the 03 boxes are a lot more expensive. Jose Cruz on the 83 design. J.R. Richard. What could have been if he didn't have his stroke. 76 design. Trammell on the 85 design. Jeff Reardon on the 85. Mattingly, that's a cool shot of Mattingly on the 86 design. Cecil Cooper on the 80. See, they're super thick. There's no way to show you, but these are just such cool, high quality cards. Cecil Cooper on the 80 design. All right, Jim Rice. That's a cool card. Ooh, he's got a little imperfection on the top there. Jim Rice on the 78 design. Puckett, rest in peace, Puckett, on the 88 design. Walt Weiss, see, I'm glad, well, I still might, who knows what's in these, but like, you know, a Walt Weiss autograph just wouldn't be, you know, great or fun. As fun as this, you know, Pirates legend Bob Friend. But cool shot of Weiss. Tim Wallach. So I think like all of these, or a lot of these in this set, is who you can get the autographs of. So like you could, I believe, get like a Wallach autograph. Jim Abbott. So the Wallach is a 90, the Weiss is a 90, 91 of Abbott. Bye-bye Balboni on the 84 design. So now I'm seeing a lot of these kind of common players. I mean, Abbott isn't. He's, you know, pretty legendary. But the possibility is some of these other autographs. But I can't be greedy because look what I already got. I got a really cool on card. I don't even know. I don't think Bob Friend is around anymore. Jim Bunning. So maybe my Bunning is a different. That's weird. I got to go look at that. Crazy, isn't it? Maybe we'll take a walk over there and take a peek. Jim Bunning on the 67 design. Dave Stieb on the 84 design. Ryan, man, wouldn't a Ryan autograph be pretty crazy? I don't have a Ryan autograph. Ryan on the 90 design. Eric Davis on the 91. Boog Powell, that's our first 70. On the 70 design. And Amari, it seems like when we get like a one we haven't seen before, we get another one of that. So Maury Wills on the 70 design. Pretty awesome stuff. Something on the back there. That might be our second auto. Mickey Rivers on the 77 design. Jack Clark on the 78 design. Tony Perez on the 67 design. Earl Weaver on the 72. Look at that hair. It's funny. He looks like he has like koala ears. Weaver on the 72. Ernie Harwell, legendary broadcaster, on the 68 design. Let's see, this might be an autograph. No, it was just a weird back, huh? And yeah, I get Mendoza autograph. Woohoo! Mendoza on the 81 design. Yeah, I hope we don't get. I mean, he could be considered legendary though for his batting average ineptitude. All right, Luzinski on the. That's weird because my oh well. I was gonna say my Luzinski autograph from this is different. So maybe some of the autographs are different than the main card. I don't know. Who knows? I obviously don't remember right. Luzinski on the 75. Brooke Jacoby on the 90 design. Dwight Evans on the 82 design. Oh, look at that. Dwight Gooden, 85. What a crazy legendary card back then in the day. Lee Smith on his 83 design. And Corey Snyder on the 90. Wow, look at that. Bobby Thompson. That's beautiful. On the 52 design. That's just beautiful. Fisk on the 76 design. And see, it doesn't show any of his White Sox ears, just the Red Sox, because that's what he's pictured on the front. Marichal on the 62 design. Tim McCarver. That's a cool looking card. That's our first 65 design. And look at that. That's beautiful. Armis. Tony Armis on the 81 design. I won't go through that again, I promise. Maybe another day. 81 and oh, see, that is his actual photo from his 69 card. Maybe it's 68. Maybe they're the same. No, who knows? But that's a very familiar photo. You guys have seen that. That's on one of his regular Topps cards. It's weird they didn't use a alternate picture. So Seaver on the 69 design. We are getting down to it for our last autograph, and I think one more parallel. Hank Bauer on the 52 design. Darren Dalton. No, Dykstra, sorry. I looked at the picture and not the name. Len Dykstra on the, let's call it 93 or 94. Red Schoendienst, or Al. I'm not going to try to pronounce that again. That's as close as I'm going to get. On the, is that our first 53 design? That is cool. Wow, look at this. Another legend. Mazeroski, 57 design. That's our first 57 design. Johnny Bench. Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful pick on the 70 design. And Lou Brock on the 72 design. Wow. Those are beautiful. Feller on the 53 design. Spawn on the 53 design. Man, too bad not one of those were autographed, huh? They were both alive at the time this was put out. Hojo on the 91. I don't think we've really gotten any duplicates. This is how I was able to put together a whole darn set. Not that bad. I mean, Robin Roberts on the 61. Gary Carter. Okay, they do use some alternate picks for the autographs because my Gary Carter is actually on his 75 Topps design, his rookie card design. But they took just his one corner and made it a whole card. Gary Carter on the 86. And Bobby Grich on the 81 design. Paul O'Neill on the, it's either 99 or 2000. I'm going to lean towards 2000. Saberhagen on the 89 design. Tony Oliva on the 65 design. Man, 65s are beautiful. Freddie Lynn on the 76 design. Oh, I thought that was an autograph. That's a cool looking card. Jim Palmer on the 75 design. That is cool. I love that look. Oh, and look at the Brett right behind it. Oh, man. That's cool looking, isn't it? On the 75 design. Wow. Okay. There's an autograph in one. I dearly hope so. I mean, it's kind of sad to get ripped off by Topps, you know. 19 years in the future, right? Yeah. Vern Law on the 60 design. Hank Aaron on the 74 design. 73? 74. Uh-oh, I forgot. Johnny Sane. The 52 design. Molitor on the 91 design. Fergie on the 71 design. And Darrell Evans on the 86. Now, this is going to be a severely disappointing video if there's no autograph in here. And, see, 2 autographs per box. Now I'm getting a little nervous. I mean, this is fun, but then towards the end, I was starting to get a little nervous that we get a really bum autograph, and now that we don't have a second autograph. Oh, that would be very, very disappointing. Yeah, because this was not cheap. And I bought it for the 2 autographs. Even though the cards are cool. All right, we're going to do it this way. Joe Rudy on the 72 design and the same picture as our Gamiest. Okay. Next. Oh, Reggie. That's a beautiful card on the 80 design. Louis Tiant on the 74 design. A Bo Jackson autograph. Wow. Wow. On card, Bo Jackson. That's cool. That is cool. That's awesome. Wow. Yount on the 82 design. And so I guess it was just one chrome per box, but I'm not worried about that. 76, Ken Griffey. Wow. So here's our autographs. On card, retired players. And then our chrome card and our game used. Wow. I hope you enjoyed that, you guys. So there's a box. If you punch in 03 all-time fan favorites box, I think there's a couple of these listed. Fun rip, but like I said, of course I'm not going to be able to see this. There are, autographs in here of Buddy Biancalana and Darrell Evans and Howard Johnson and, but I got lucky again with the autographs out of this product. I'm very happy with that. I'm really honestly happy with that. That's beautiful. Bo Jackson is an autograph I never thought I would own, or, that's cool. And then a legendary Pirate pitcher. On card, both of them. All right, guys. Sorry for the long video. Again, I'll try to do the giveaway in the next video, if not 2 videos from now, if I open something else in between. But hashtag Snowman up until this video, from video 118 to this one. Let's get on entered in the comments, and I will finish picking the prizes. There is some vintage unopened that I've picked out to give away, so I really hope you guys will enjoy the prizes. I really appreciate all the comments and all the people watching my videos, and that you enjoy them too. So I really love these cards, and I love sharing them with all of you. So thank you much. Have a good night.